Elad,
Tim,
it's great to be here with you.
thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, and thanks to host me. It's a beautiful place that you're having here. I'm absolutely amazed because we know us now since a couple of years, and I met you the first time in Walnut Creek in your first headquarter in the Bay Area, so San Francisco, California. And I remember it was a smaller place, a bit more packed, just a few people, and now you grow to Texas, to Dallas. We're here in Dallas.
Everything is bigger in Texas.
Yeah, obviously. No, I'm so amazed about the journey where you are right now. Elad, can you state a few words about you and RobotLab and
yeah, sure. So we are the largest and the most experienced robotics company out there, doing it for over 15 years.
Wow.
I started the company in 2007. Education to hospitality, restaurants, hotels, assisted living facilities, hospitals, hair salon, nail salons, you name it, we touched it. We have a great team, super passionate about everything that we are doing, and literally changing the world. And we're using Humanizing software for many years now. I don't know, 6 years, 7 years now. I can't count anymore, but we're using it for Pepper for now as well. Now we're using avatars as well. It's been a long ride, and we've started since Pepper Python, right?
Yes.
Nothing was advanced and everything, and transition to to the Android version, transition to now with the screen, and now avatars and so on. So it's been great, working with you and your team as well.
Thank you very much.
Dimitrius and the rest of the team.
Yes, yeah, I'm happy to hear that, because my team is also similar to yours, very passionate about what we are doing, and they do it with full of love and full of energy all day long. And getting such a feedback from a partner with that kind of expertise and professionalization in this industry is super valuable to us. So thanks.
You've earned it. It's not me.
Yeah, but especially creating a relationship over distance, what you were mentioning, is actually not so easy, because you're mostly remote connected, and most of the people unfortunately never met personally, except for us a few times. But how do you, see this kind of collaboration, and in the future that we can make it more established?
There are a few things. The first and foremost is the personal, connection. Yes. Okay. For example, in our team, we work at the office every single day. We have 3 offices. We have one in San Francisco, the Walnut Creek one. We have one here, and one in Bogota. And people are at the office every single day. The same thing that when you are here, we meet. It's this interpersonal connection that is much stronger than anything else. And even during COVID. When in 2020, when we were sent home for 2 weeks to flatten the curve and all of that, I believe in May or end of May after that, we all went online. Everything was online and working remote. But in May, I told everyone, if we're going to survive that, it's because we are working together, because we are one team, because this is important, because innovation doesn't happen on a scheduled Zoom call at 5:30 p.m. afternoon. Okay, we have to be together. We have to work together. Okay, and you said something, he said something, she said something, and connect some dots, and someone comes up with a new idea that wasn't there before. We all pull the cart together, right? And if someone wants to, be on the side or stay home, then you're behind already.
Yeah, I totally agree to you. I totally agree. Yeah. I can feel it the same. Magic is happening also besides Zoom calls, also in just very nice environments, and also sometimes offsite, while people just chatting. Also, you hear it laugh, so probably you can hear it in the background, and it's good.
Yes,
this makes a good spirit. I can feel it, by the way. So a big compliment to you and to this environment and the team. You have a great spirit here.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely. You were mentioning, and thanks also for giving me the chance to present our new track that we are heading for in the interactive avatar space, which is also attracting or targeting the the shortage of labor, so the scarcity of personnel that we feel and have. So you have listened to my presentation. So what is your feeling about that direction? What do you think about the interactive avatars?
It's great. That's exciting. It's scalable, which adds a lot of common sense, right? Very low maintenance, and the maintenance is centralized, so it's not like a robot, a gear broke and someone pulled the finger and whatever. And just, for some reason, I'm going back to the previous conversation. Okay, in the presentation, in the session, we had our sales team, we had representatives from account managers, management, from deployments, technicians that go to the field, and just the ideas that they came up with. Okay, from assisted living, from corporate, what's called the employee handbook, kind of thing, SOPs for front desk. You automated, a hotel, right? The front desk of a hotel. Now, when something goes wrong, what do? Okay, they have a 500-page, manual. They need to flip and find the problem, right?
Sure.
Or ask the avatar, because the avatar was fed with that information.
The knowledge base, yeah.
So again, a lot of innovation came from that session, just talking and hearing your presentation, and the sales team just came up with so many ideas. And you saw, they just one of them just texted immediately Hard Rock. Which property management system you're using? We can integrate with that. So everyone is excited about it.
So you think it can become a, let's say, a valuable business also for a valid business, and also something that could be.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
There is a need. We are doing conferences all the time, and I'm talking to hotel owners, to restaurant owners, and everything, and they all keep talking about, I need a solution to labor shortages. It's not just labor shortages. It's the quality of labor that do show up, that come to work. Many times they show up and they work for a couple of days, and they're gone. That's not for me. I don't want to do that. And the owner spent all this money in recruiting. Okay, all the money on LinkedIn ads and whatever, all the money in training, uniform, whatever. And many times they don't even tell them they quit. They just ghost them. They just stop showing up. Okay, so the ability to bring to a business owner a consistent help that is there every single day, 24/7, and it's available whenever you need, and it's at scale. Okay, if you have, you're a hotel owner, you have, 10 or 20 or 50 or 100, locations. Okay, from one flow. Okay, you go online, you deploy that to all of them. That's something that is impossible in today's world. How many hours you have to invest in training hundreds of receptionists around your properties? Okay, and creating the materials for that, and putting them in classrooms and testing them, making sure they got it. Just that. Ignore everything else. Okay, it's great value. So I absolutely see so many different, 10,000 different avenues that it can go.
Yeah, my team, especially in the development sector, they did so great job. A big shout out to them, because sometimes they develop features and abilities to connect to third-party systems, which at the first place it takes a while to recognize and understand. But then if you think further and see, oh wow, this is possible, and that and that. So what was your let's say impression when you have seen what kind of capabilities comes with Plural, so the underlying backend system next to the beautiful front end of the avatars with the Plural? What else you can do with it? So what's your opinion on that? And
I know that, I know Dimitrius, I know the rest of the team. I know that if you bring a challenge that they don't have a solution for, they will develop the solution for.
Yes.
Okay, so that's something that is very, very important, because at the end of the day, and we had that with one of our customers, Kura Sushi. Their whole thing is automated. They have a tablet that you order, when you sit by the table, you order on the tablet, it comes on a conveyor belt and everything, and we're talking about embedding the avatar into that environment. Okay, so the yes, we can do it approach is very, very important. I really, really value that in your team too.
That's great. Yeah. Thanks to hear that. We love challenges, and we want to support partners that takes it serious, and we can see that results are happening. That's a good one. Yeah. How do you see the future of the avatars in the next 3 to 5 years? on the avatars and also in our collaboration?
Yeah. So from what I saw, most of them are pre-scripted right now. So you build the tree with all the options, and that's about it. I haven't seen anything that is live knowledge, like what you're doing. I haven't seen anything that can, basically create the text on the fly and, convey the information to the, guest, customer, or whatnot on the fly. So that's a very unique, niche that I believe in that, because we're all different, right? I mean, when you go to a hotel check-in and I go to a hotel check-in, we have different needs, right? I mean, I ordered on Expedia, you order directly from the hotel. I need to change, I have 2 rooms under my name, and I come, with someone else from my team, I need to change the second room to someone else's name, right? And so on and so on. There are so many different nuances that only a live system that can generate content on the fly can answer. And so far, Humanize is the only one that I know of that do that. So I see great potential for that, especially as we bring more, content, as we bring more, use cases. The system needs to be able to handle these kind of things. So, openness is the way to go, because you can integrate into so many different things, and then you basically lock the customer into using that, because I can't train 10,000 people, to be tomorrow by 8 a.m. All ready for whatever the change is. So I see, especially the scalability point. I don't see, a big, use case in a small mom and pop restaurant, these kind of things. But when you build it for scale, that's life-changing for many businesses. That's at least the way I see that.
Cool. And I think also what is very changing for the business are all the physical automator, that helps people in physical, so in real life for physical tasks, because avatars can't to busy task and to bring return dishes. And so last question, how do you see your future with RobotLab in the next years, and where do we see you in the next 5 to 10 years?
We'll see. I'm doing it for 15 years. I'm not going to stop before at least 15 more years. So I'm definitely here. We are on a different track. We are the first robot franchise.
Oh, wow.
Which means that we are basically...
Tell a little bit about that.
So we are taking all the company, everything that we're doing, everything that we know, all the knowledge that we gather, the experience and everything, we packaged all of that, okay? And we are basically bringing team members that take local territories and become RobotLab for that area. So, we have someone here in Dallas area, we have someone in Charlotte, in Raleigh, Fort Lauderdale, Atlantic City, and so on. So we keep, expanding. And each one of these, teams is basically RobotLab. They have RobotLab shirts, they have RobotLab email address, they have RobotLab everything. And, as we scale, my goal is to become basically the car dealership model, in a way, of robots. Okay, so, we have dealers all over the country.
Wow.
Okay, and if you are a manufacturer and you want to bring your robot to the market, there is only one avenue, RobotLab. And if you're a business owner and you need a robot for your business or avatars, okay, there is only one avenue, because we are, in every city. My personal goal is to have 100 franchisees in 2 years. So by the end of 25, okay, we'll have basically at least 2 in each state. So in big metro areas. So we can provide local service, okay, anywhere in the United States. This is something that no one did before. If you are a restaurant owner, if you are hotel owners, you don't want to deal with robots. Okay, you want to know that when there is a problem, okay, there is someone that will come and take care of that. And they are 20 minutes away, an hour away. Okay, that's the turning point. So I believe in the upcoming couple of years, we'll achieve that, and we'll bring robots, avatars, everything to the market with local teams that can customize that and work on that and repair it and whatever, whenever, and wherever the customers are.
And you know what? I think this is such a beautiful image that everyone can easily get in their head.
Yes.
So it's a nice North Star where you are heading to. And I deeply believe that you will make this.
We will.
And I have a very last question,
Sure.
Elad, because as a business owner, as a leader, as someone who created something, So what can you give us in Germany, in Central Europe, my team, Humanizing, as kind of, let's say, advice for us for the next years?
You know the song, Take Your Passion and Make It Happen?
Yeah.
Okay, that's my advice. That's my
that's so good.
My
Yeah.
you know, North Star.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're passionate about something, you're all in. There is no, you know, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, you know, I'll take care of that someday. If you're passionate about it, you work, 14 hours a day, okay, and make it happen. And it shows when the team, is passionate about that, when every individual, about anything in your life, in your, marriage, in your, parenthood, in your, business life, in everything. Okay, if you're passionate about it, it shows, and then you'll be a superstar. That's my only advice to anyone in any subject.
Elad, thank you very much for this great conversation.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank
It
you
was
for coming.
such a
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah.
And thanks even that we are spending a few more hours until tonight. And I'm so happy, to see everything, your entire development, and I'm so excited for the future.
Thank you. Appreciate
Elad.
it. Thank you.
Thanks.